Hi Gemini, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your May 2021 monthly forecast. This is a reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So guys, I would like to say welcome to all of you. Thank you so much guys for joining me here today. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. I do appreciate it. Also, if you could please give this video a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate that. Gemini, we did just have the Ace of Swords flip out. It did land in the reverse. What does the sign of Gemini have coming up in the month of May? Also, I would like to wish all of you May-born Geminis a big happy birthday. Gemini, what does Gemini have coming up in the month of May 2021, please? Okay, cards are just flipping right out for you. Okay, so we have that Ace of Swords in the reverse. We have the Five of Pentacles crossing it. We have strength at your foundation. The Ace of Cups in the recent past. Okay. The Two of Wands crowning you. Here we have the Page of Cups coming up in the near future. The Devil, okay. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So now we just need a final outcome for Gemini, please. What is the final outcome for Gemini for May? Okay. Oh my goodness, Gemini, what is going on? We're going to clarify lots of this, Gemini. We have the Ten of Swords, which can represent, you know, the ending of something. It's completely done with. It's over with. You've already gone through the worst of something, and now it's finally coming to an end. Okay, there's the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So, some of you Geminis that I'm connecting with, you definitely may feel betrayed. Let's see. Seven of Swords can represent several different things. It's a very strategic energy. Some of you that I'm reading for, you came up with a plan. I feel like this is ongoing. You came up with a plan, and here in the month of May, you actually could be making some changes to that plan. I think that may be a good idea, Gemini. You have the Seven of Swords with the Ten of Wands. So it's almost like you've come up with a strategy, but you know, this strategy that you've come up with, it's not paying off. It's been difficult, it's been stressful. Now, if not a strategy, you or somebody around you may have been deceptive. We do have the Ace of Swords in the reverse, which can talk about deception, someone not telling the truth, but this has been very difficult. You could have been dealing with a player. We have the Knight of Wands here. So you may find out that, you know, someone was sneaking around. We do have the Empress. If I keep going, yeah. So we have that Knight of Wands, we have the Empress, we have the Moon. So some of you maybe feel betrayed because there was another woman. You just have to be very careful with this energy. So if you're the one who has been cheating, sneaking around, if you do have an Empress, you just have to be careful with pregnancy here. You have to be careful because this can be very reckless energy, guys, and it doesn't end well. Also, make sure that you, wow, okay. Make sure that you are seeing things clearly. Okay, you Gemini females, we see you very guarded. You could be judging someone. You could be judging someone actually quite harshly and judging them wrong with the moon here. We if I kept going, we have Judgment, and there's the Queen of Swords. So you could be judging maybe a Taurus or a Libra, a Pisces, a Scorpio, Cancer. Could be judging another person, and you may not have all of the information. You may not be seeing things clearly. So keep that in mind, especially if you're a female. Also, you may feel as though someone cheated on you, and they may not have actually. Maybe they are acting shady. My advice would be do some research, because the Ace of Swords here, this is you not seeing something clearly. And so maybe you feel rejected because of another woman, or maybe someone rejected you because there's a third party, an Empress. You may feel like this, but you have to do some investigating. You have to do some research here and look a little closer, because things are hidden. You don't have all of the information. Some of you feel rejected, but you're not seeing things clearly. With the Five of Pentacles here. Others, when it comes to maybe going back to work or moving up within the company you already work for, some of you are struggling financially. You are struggling, and I think that this strategy here, if you've been trying a number of different things and they haven't worked, you definitely need to go back to the drawing board here in May, come up with a new strategy. I see you very strong though, Gemini. We have strength at your foundation. And I do see you healing. So if there was a loss, some of you, you have a win coming in. And so this could be legal. This could be anything financial. So if it's something with like a lawsuit or something with a job, maybe going back to work, whatever this is, I see a win. It's just not the right time at the start of May. And I think that honestly here, maybe in April prior, I see you loving yourself. I see you being strong, and I see you loving yourself. With strength at your foundation, the Ace of Cups in the recent past. Some of you are healing. Some of you are healing. And you may not be completely over someone. You may not be completely healed yet. You're going through the process. And you have maybe a new love interest around you. So it's, yeah. You could be holding back from that person. This isn't negative for all of you. Remember, Seven of Swords, you can read the Seven of Swords in a number of different ways. For some of you, it's your communication, that maybe it's been difficult to express yourself. Gemini, this is at the start of the month. I see things turning around though. We have the Two of Wands crowning you. So you're thinking about the future. Some of you, you have a decision to make. If you haven't cut someone off who has betrayed you, maybe that's been difficult, that could be the decision. You might have a new love interest here in front of you, Gemini. Needing to, sever ties with that's, no longer serving you. If you're in a relationship but it's lacking, if you're in a relationship but you feel neglected, I think you have a decision to make with the Two of Wands. I'm definitely connecting with some Geminis where you're still dealing with the past, but you have someone brand new that's trying to come in. And here around the second week, we have this offer of love that's coming directly towards you. This is the new. But some of you are hanging on to the past. You could have even forgave someone in the recent past. But I think you still feel neglected or mistreated, rejected, or neglected, really. We have the Devil. This is in the position of your power. You have the ability, you have the power to get yourself out of this situation, to free yourself from negative thoughts. Some of you are too stuck in your head, and you might have the wrong idea about something, and you just keep going round and round with, these negative thoughts, and you're not cutting them off. You're an air sign, so you're in your head a lot, Gemini, and you tend to overthink, and I think that this is you needing to free yourself from fear, any sort of negative mindset. That's what you need to look at. Some of you made possibly a bad investment. Now that could be with a Capricorn. Could be waiting on a Capricorn. If you feel as though you're waiting, if this is like for a return on your investment, you need to go back to the drawing board. You need to come up with a new strategy, a positive strategy, where, you're not going to, there won't be any negative karma that comes from this. So do things, on the up and up. Also be careful, who you have around you. Are you hanging out with the right crowd? Are you working with the, are you working with the right individuals? I mean, is your tribe, your circle that's around you, are they positive? Is it toxic? Some of you, it is toxic. It's toxic. You have someone new that is coming in, though. If you're staying in a toxic relationship, you're not freeing yourself, you're missing out on new opportunities. Because of your fear, or because you're staying in a toxic environment or situation, most likely. If this is karmic, these cords can be very difficult to break, but you can. Nine of Swords in the hopes and fears. You're coming out of this. I think the more you love yourself and the more you speak your truth to yourself, which is not allowing these negative thoughts to take over. If you're telling yourself you're not worthy, I mean, you have to look at stuff like that. Nine of Swords in the reverse, and then Ten of Swords, which can be the ending to a cycle, a tough cycle. If someone betrayed you, the worst is behind you. This can be a betrayal, especially if you're staying in an unhealthy relationship, a toxic relationship, where you've invested quite a bit into this relationship, but you get nowhere with this person, and you feel as though, you know, the same thing keeps happening. You're going round and round with this person, and then, you know, there's a lack, there's something missing, it's controlling. You know, it could be a number of different things. If you're involved with somebody who is involved with somebody else, it doesn't end well. But those of you that make those changes throughout the month, you can change this outcome. So let's clarify this Ten of Swords. You know, we have the Ten of Swords, the Devil. The Seven of Swords here is the overall energy. This can talk about a massive betrayal. So if you have forgave someone in the recent past, but this person, you have a history with them, if this is a toxic connection and you guys keep going round and round, even if they're coming to you and they're saying, I'm sorry, I would not trust this person. Whew. My goodness. For some of you, it is a Capricorn. This is a Capricorn. Let's look at the Devil. Please clarify the Devil, please, for Gemini. The Devil can be a temptation that's coming in. You may need to cut this person off, cut this, you know, temptation off, especially if you're partnered. If someone keeps coming around and tempting you, if it's not healthy or good for you, you need to look at that. All right, let's look at the Seven of Swords, please, for Gemini. Page of Swords is almost in the reverse, but it's not. It's sideways. And so, you know, I can read this a number of different ways. So we do have the Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck, which is good because we seen the Moon at the bottom of this other deck here. And so that is talking about something not being clear, things being unknown. You not seeing things clearly. It could be that someone has an addiction, but you're unaware of it. You could be finding out about it here in the month of May. And, you know, Ten of Swords, if this is not you, this could be someone close to you. So just know that, Gemini, if you're listening to this reading and you're like, nope, 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 you know, I am not involved with a cheater or this or that. This can be someone around you who keeps making bad decisions. So it may not be you, Gemini. It may be someone you're involved with. So keep that in mind with these general readings. Ten of Swords can talk about hitting rock bottom. So if you are dealing with an addict, let's say, they certainly could be hitting rock bottom with this energy, you know. They might go to rehab, you know, finally, or something like that, okay? But looking at the Seven of Swords, we have the King of Swords with the Page of Swords. So you could be dealing with a fellow air sign, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. They may have lied to you. This is a lot of spying energy, though. So if you're dealing with an air sign, most likely they're spying or you're spying on them. Maybe you don't trust them. If this is someone you keep getting back involved with, you have to keep an eye on them. I mean, Gemini, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Because I see you depressed. I see you depressed. I see you feeling neglected. This could be an abusive relationship, just a karmic situation. It's unhealthy. If you keep going around in circles with someone, Gemini, you have to turn this upright and just cut the chains. If you're depressed, if you feel neglected, you have to turn this Ace of Swords upright. You have to turn this upright. You have to free yourself. You have to cut this person off. You can turn this upright. Or, you know, if you're dealing with a family member or someone who has an addiction, they can turn this upright. It's going to require a lot of strength, but you can do it. You have strength at your foundation, Gemini. Looking at the Devil, I have the Eight of Wands with the Page of Cups. So we have the Page of Cups twice. For some of you, this is a new opportunity that's coming in. You may meet this person online if it is on the love front. And if someone is trying to come back in, they could be apologizing to you at this time. Again, if you have a past with this person and it's a toxic relationship, I mean, you can do whatever you want to do. We all have free will. But I mean, I am definitely reading for some Geminis where it's time to move forward towards the new. It's time to free yourself. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Ten of Swords. We have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Nine of Swords and the Two of Swords. There's a lot of swords here. There's a lot of worry. Negative thinking, a lot of worry. A lot of avoiding the problem, not addressing the problem. Could be in denial. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. If this is someone around you who has an addiction, could be a Capricorn. This person may stress you out if this is like one of your kids or a family member. Just make sure you're not enabling someone. Two of Swords here, it does talk about denial. Someone not wanting to rock the boat. Others, we have the 9, the 10. You will free yourself. Let's pull you some additional guidance cards. Just try to stay positive. Think about the future. And yes, some of you, it's time to move forward from whatever this is. Could be just a negative frame of mind, you know, or a feeling of not being good enough. You know, you need to let go of that. And if you were having financial issues, I think you're going to come out of that, Gemini. Yes, you'll have to be patient, but Seven of Pentacles, you may be planting some new seeds, or you may be changing up your strategy here as far as making money, making more money. Seven of Pentacles, you have to nurture those seeds that you do plant. Yeah, look at that. Things are going to get better on the career front. Maybe you felt blocked or stuck within your career, Gemini, in some way. All right, so let's look at your love life for Gemini. Okay. Here we go. Prosperity. Prosperity. Beautiful. Things will begin to look up. If you're in debt, if you're a Gemini who's in debt, you will actually come out of debt. It might take a while. You will have to be persistent and just keep working hard and be patient with yourself. You will come out of debt. I feel like some of you, you're working on it. You're working on it. You do have a new career coming in. This is awesome. It says your work focus is shifting in a positive, new, and successful direction. So those changes that you are making, for those of you that are business owners, you need to come up with a new strategy. You know, you have to go back to the drawing board, but just be patient with yourself, and just, you know, stick with it. Keep working hard, and you know, your hard work will pay off. Some of you, I feel like you're slowly coming out of debt, but it can't get any worse. There's only one direction you can go in, Gemini, and that's forward, that's up. With the Ten of Swords, this is done. This cycle is over with. You may have even lost a job, but you're going to get another one. Look at this. You're going to get another one. Get online. And then this is interesting. Looking at your love life. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Keep an open mind. Some of you that I'm connecting with, you have a new possibility that's coming in. Many of you will meet this person online. So it could be like a dating app or something like that. It doesn't have to be. This person may be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. They may also have Sagittarius in their chart. I feel like you should take it slow with this person. Yeah, you should take it slow with this person. You know, maybe they're not your usual type. But I would say go for it, especially if you're leaving behind, you know, a toxic karmic relationship. If this is someone new, I say go with the new. Keep an open mind if this person is very different. Different is good. They actually might be kind of shy with the Page of Cups here. Doesn't mean they're immature. It means, especially those of you where it's someone new coming in, it means that initially they could come off very, very sweet, shy, or, you know, this could be you, Gemini, which, you know, I can't really picture Gemini like that if you want, but you never know. You never know, because it depends on what you have in your chart. But they are telling you to keep an open mind. This person may actually have a child. A child could be significant. And if you're involved with someone, if you are sleeping with someone, but it's not a good situation, you have to be careful. You have the Page of Cups twice. You have to be careful. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. All right, guys, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Again, if you're not subscribed, make sure that you are subscribed. I am back doing the weeklies, so I do the weeklies, I do the monthlies, I do bonus reads, I do dailies. If you're interested in a daily reading, check me out over on Facebook, Instagram. Make sure that you are clicking on the links that I have listed below. All of my links are below. All right, guys. Have a great month. Take care.